Welcome to my channel. I'm Teacher Val. I'm a full-time Montessori teacher, a diploma holder in early childhood education in Montessori. And I've worked with children for 10 years plus, and working with children is an exciting and awesome experience. Children love exploring in the environment. They are very creative, they are very imaginative. Children are really bold. They can take new challenges. If you give a child an activity, you see them manipulating it, coming up with different structures that you didn't imagine. Children love playing in a very natural environment without pressure. You can remember in my past videos, I talked about a prepared environment. You have to give a prepared environment, and in that video, I gave aspects of a prepared environment. And also children they can get information from the environment as much as they can. There's nothing like too much or too little. Children have a state of mind called absorbent mind, and this is the state that helps the children get information from the environment effortlessly and almost unconsciously. And today in my video, I've come up with a collection of activities that are going to help your child play at home and also learn. Most of the activities are motor activities. I have come with these activities. Some are Montessori inspired and others are just DIY activities. And these activities are going to help your child develop their fine and gross motor skills. They're also going to help them develop language. As children learn, they are going through different sensitive periods in their development. And sensitive period is the time when a child is inclined to a certain stimuli in the environment. It can be language, it can be order, it can be small objects. This is the time that you find children are putting a lot of things in their pocket or bringing things at home. Parents, I would urge you to allocate a place for children to be keeping these things, because it's a stage they are going through and they are learning something. Also, they can be sensitive to movement. You find your child is doing a lot of climbing. They are little, they want to walk, they don't want to be carried. Let them just exercise that, because they are developing their gross motor skills. Let's jump straight to the activities that you're having here. And all these activities, you can see them, they're just made from recycled materials that could have just ended in a dustbin, but have made good use of them to come up with toys that your children can play with. You can also do the same as a teacher, especially those ones who are not in Montessori schools. These are some of the things that if you come up with, you try with your children, teaching is not going to be the same again. Let us see what happens. Here I have recycled lids, bottles, and have come up with different activities, and I'm going to show you how you do it. This is an activity which is about spooning. It is a spooning activity. If you give this activity to your child, it is going to develop the pincer grasp, and it is an indirect preparation for writing. It's also going to help the child develop concentration, develop language. As they are working with these activities, you can see these leads are of different colors. The child can name the colors, and that one is development of language. The child also is going to develop some order, because as the child is scooping these ones and putting it here, you can see it needs a lot of order. Also, it needs a lot of concentration, because your child will be scooping. Imagine finishing all these leads from this thing. This activity can let your child maybe sit here for more than half an hour, and by so doing, they are going to develop their concentration. Apart from concentration, as I said, this is a child-led activity. The child is going to develop independent play. They can pick this activity and play with it. Remember, there's so many other activities that you can do to develop the fine and gross motor skills. We also have another activity that children love so much. Children love posting things, and this one is a posting activity. In this activity, the child is going again to use the pincer grip. All these activities are going to refine that pincer grip, so that when the child comes to writing, they don't have pressure. They will just write smoothly. They write for longer. They're not going to cry, and they're going to enjoy the writing. And by so doing, the child will pick and they'll be posting the leads inside the box. Children love the noise that is made when you throw that inside. Children love that noise so much. By the time the child will finish posting these leads in this box, you can see it's just a box, it's a gift box, and then I made a hole, and then now the child will just be posting these leads inside. After they have done posting, they are going to remove all the leads back, and by so they are going to open this box. And this is another activity. Opening a box, it's also going to help the wrist movement, and that is also a pre-writing skill. The child is going to remove all the leads back to the larger container and then put them back. Remember to tell your child to tidy up the activities after every time they have played with them, because if they leave them scattered in the environment, they will be littered, or some of the activities are going to get lost, and then you're going to have a cranky and a really disturbing child, and we wouldn't want to have such a child in the environment. And that is all about posting. And when you're creating activities for your child, remember to follow the child's lead. If you follow your child's lead, you find that this child is going to work with these activities without any problem. Remember also to model all the activities to your child, so that when they work with them, at least you have created some interest. This is also another activity about posting, and in this you can see now these small circular things. Also this one, they just get them from Cribs. After you buy them some Cribs, they are going to get these small circles inside there. And again, I've come up with this tin. This is just a tin of naan. After you finish it, then you wash it nicely. You make some holes here. You can see these holes are from facing different direction. This one is upright, this is across, and this is just about the wrist movement. The child is going again to post this inside. This goes to the other direction, and remember also as they post them facing different directions, and also you can see some holes are smaller, they have to push it inside, and this also is helping in their pincer grip. And about the direction, the child is going also to exercise the wrist movement, and this is all about writing. This is also another activity about posting. Remember, you have to start from simple to complex, so that the child, as they develop, and also the activities are increasing in complexity. We also have other activities. You can also help your child develop the pincer grip by using this peg. You can see they are still using the 3 pincer grasp to press the peg to open it, and also that one again is about the pincer grip. Now we have here their pom-poms. I just made them. This one you just make them from wool. This you don't have to buy the wool from the shop. You can undo maybe old sweaters that you have from your house, and then you can make pom-poms. And this one is very easy. You don't have to use any money. All these activities are homemade. What the child is going to do is going to remove these pom-poms from here and put them here, and is going to use a peg. So the child will be picking the pom-poms with a peg and transferring them to the other dish. And by the time the child is done transferring this, they will have developed their pincer grip. They are also building concentration, eye-hand coordination. They are building independence. They are also developing language, because they are going to name each and every object they are using here. You can also let your child use the hind part, and this one they are going to exert more pressure as they pick, because this one needs a lot of pressure. All this is about their pincer grip. These are interesting activities. If you give your child to do them, they are going to enjoy, and you are going to help them in different areas of development. Other activities. This one is a sorting activity. You can see these are just small buttons that I got from my old clothes. I collected them and put them here. You can see now the size is getting smaller, and this one depends on the age of your child. If your child is below 3 years, they're about 2 or 1 year, this activity needs to be done with a lot of supervision, because your child can choke on these buttons. So this is how your child is going to work. You can see also this is just a gift box. I just like remove the gift and kept the box, and I'm going to use this box for my sorting activity. The child also is going to sort these leads into different colors. Is going to sort them the blue leads and the blue buttons and the clear buttons. So, and this is how the child is going to do it. They are still using their pincer grip, and all this is about concentration. Is going to make sure that all the blue buttons go to the other box and the clear buttons in one box. This is how the child is going to do. By the time your child is done sorting these activities, they are going to help them in develop concentration. They are also going to help them develop their pincer grip. And remember, every time you're finished working with the activity, remember to tidy up. And don't let your child just pick them and pour. Let your child pick one by one. Through repetition, the child is going to perfect the skill, and also the objective of this activity will be achieved. Remember to close the box, or it's not is a container, you close it and then tidy up. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the likes, sharing, and also the comments. And for those ones who have not subscribed, remember to subscribe before you log out. If you have any comment or a question, especially for the teachers who are not in Montessori schools, don't hesitate to drop a comment at the end of the comment box at the end of this video. And for my lovely students, bye till next time.